From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, welcome to today's presentation of Huntsville High School Hornet Baseball. It's time for the Hornets Baseball pregame show. So let's send you down to the diamond with color analyst BJ McMichael and the voice of Hornets Baseball, Collin Neill.
And a pleasant, just really beautiful evening out here at Porter High School, where the Huntsville Hornets are going to begin district play for this season. But they got a tall task ahead of them, and we'll get more to that in just a second. Hello, everyone. Collin Neill alongside my broadcast partner, BJ McMichael. BJ, I'm ready, man.
Yeah, I'm ready too. Been looking forward to it for ever since volleyball season ended for girls. We got soccer season in about the end of it, and then of course football season coming to an end. Just all the sports that are involved in our Huntsville Hornet athletics program, and getting to watch these guys, man, just watching them for a number of years, wanting good things for them, getting into those playoffs last year, and just, getting to let them have an opportunity to get in there again. So, yeah, these boys, they've been together for a while. Coach is doing a great job of leading them, and so, yeah, been looking forward to it.
Well, let's go ahead and recap what happened last season for the Huntsville Hornets. They finished 5-10 in district play. They were able to get into the playoffs by beating the Jacksonville Fighting Indians in the last two games of the season. It was between those two teams, so it was a fight in those two games, BJ.
Yeah, it really was. And your seniors led the charge on that one. Caleb Cotton, who's now a Bearcat at this time. But also our seniors with Luke Durham and Cooper Molness, Colin Sanders, Jackson Batten, and they're looking to do it again. So get into that playoffs again. You never know what can happen. Again, you got a tall task tonight in district play. This isn't the only time we're going to see these guys. So getting a good first look at them tonight, getting a hot start, that's what we're hoping for our Hornets.
And the Hornets did get knocked out in the bi-district against Hallsville, but they were able to do one thing they haven't done at that time since 2008, in which is getting a playoff win. Even though they ended it even though they got eliminated BJ, it's still really good just to get that hump out of the way.
Yeah, and that was such a fun, exciting game. It was packed there for that home match, a home game versus Hallsville. And, man, it was just a blast getting to watch these guys get excited. The crowd, they were getting in the way of some of the video shots. They were so excited about watching their guys playing and, winning a game against Hallsville and sending it to a Game 3. So it's exciting.
Yeah, and you mentioned Caleb Cotton earlier, and he's now going on to Sam Houston. There are some good returning seniors coming back, of course, for Huntsville. It's Batten, Collin Sanders, like you mentioned, Luke Durham, who's on the bump tonight. And then you got Schweitzer and Lee as well. But there's one player that you pointed out to me, and I talked to head coach Justin Jennings about that. We'll get to that interview in just a few moments. But Cooper Molness, man, he's going to be filling in some big shoes tonight.
He really is. He's was joking with him the other day, saying, man, you are a triples hitting machine right now. And then he said, yeah, I got me a grand slam too versus Crandall. So, man, these kids are just fun to watch play, and just to see them get excited, to watch their parents get excited, to watch their teammates get excited. Man, that's what it's all about, being out here with these guys and watching Cooper, man. Having other teams looking at him playing center field, moving over from right, going to center, batting, I think, second or third today. Is that correct?
Yeah, Cooper is batting at the 2-hole today.
So, he's moving up in the lineup there. So, number 33, he's got some big shoes to fill, and I think he's ready for it.
And then Noah Nieto, the only freshman on this roster. He won't be hitting, but he'll be behind the plate. And Jennings said that he was the one that started the majority of the games behind the plate. And what are you looking out of him today?
Yeah, no, just probably to get past the nerves. I would imagine first game in district play as a freshman. Just going to look for him early to kind of be sure to calm his pitcher down. Going to be calling the right, the right sign, sending in the right pitches out there, calling a good game. Man, I can't imagine as a freshman coming against Porter, who's got it picked to win the district. It's a big task for him. But, hey, you want your freshmen learning in this type of environment, right? You got to see what you got.
Oh, yeah.
And that'll only help for all the future games. So, for him, it's shaking off the nerves early.
Looking at Porter, actually, both Huntsville and Porter faced off against each other last year. They were Huntsville's season opener. They lost 11-9 against Porter. Porter got out to a strong lead, but Huntsville battled back, but Porter just kept pouring on runs. As I said, 11-9. But it's different this year, BJ, because they are no longer they're no longer separate in district play. They are now in the same district with the new realignments of district over the past summer. No more Jacksonville, no more Tyler, no more White House. It's now Dayton, Kingwood Park, and of course tonight with the Porter Spartans. I mean, I feel like district play is going to play a bigger part.
It really is. Yeah, and don't know what, we look at the records on paper here for some of them, and just as a preseason record, you're right in the middle of the mix with all of it. Now, Huntsville's played some tough teams. They haven't just been playing some of these teams that are, you would say, easy to beat. They put some hard teams on the schedule, but also face some difficult ones in the tournament. So it's gonna be a good task, good test for these guys tonight.
Yep, indeed. All right, we're going to step aside, take a break. When we come back, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Justin Jennings of Huntsville Baseball. That interview is coming your way next, and we'll continue the pregame show right after that as both coaches are going to home plate to exchange lineups. We're going to step aside, take a break, then you'll have that interview from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Welcome back to the pregame show. Collin Neill here with head coach Justin Jennings of Huntsville Hornet Baseball. Coach, what's the mindset heading into a district opener, especially against Porter, who is a new district opponent because with last summer's district realignment, y'all get rid of, there's no Tyler, no White House, no Jacksonville, it's Porter, Dayton, Kingwood Park. What's the mindset heading into a ball game like this with all that context?
Well, luckily we've played Porter in the past. We opened up with Porter last season, and we've played them. They were in the district before this past one. We're pretty familiar with them. We know what we're going to get from them. The kids are jacked. The kids are excited. Obviously we know we got a tall task. They got 2 really good arms. They'll throw the number 1 tonight. Is Alabama commit, and be several scouts here in attendance. So the kids are excited about the opportunity to face a guy like that. It's really the only way you can look at it is, you got to be excited about the opportunity to face a guy who, could possibly get drafted pretty high this summer. So we're ready to go. They'll get our best effort tonight. I'm confident of that. And main thing is just stay loose, and just get after it and compete our tails off. And I think we will.
How did you feel about y'all's non-district?
Played really well this past weekend in Lufkin. We lost a couple tight games, 3-1 game to Hallsville and 6-5 to Lufkin, where a kid made a spectacular play to end the game. Otherwise, we're about to take the lead. We pitched well, we played good defense, and we had some timely hitting. And that's kind of been the thing for us up to this point. We've pitched well, we've played good defense. We just hadn't really got that big 2-out base hit. But we did this past weekend, and when we had opportunities, we got it done. And that's been the key. We've just talked about, just get better offensively. And if we can do those things, everything will kind of fall into place. And we're coming into today after playing pretty well this weekend. We went 2-2, but we played well against some good competition, and we're ready to go.
Talk about your returning seniors, especially Cooper Molness. He's filling in big shoes, obviously, with the departure due to graduation, obviously, with Caleb Collin going, across town to Sam Houston. And Molness is your starting center fielder tonight and looks to be like that for the rest of the season. What are you looking out of him tonight?
Cooper is one of the best. He's one of the best outfielders I've ever coached. He's very good defensively and offensively. He's done some good things for us. He's a 3-year starter. But he's kind of stepped up into a little bit bigger role for us this year. Kind of that leader type guy. We've hit him 3-hole. We've hit him 2-hole. We've even hit him lead off a couple times. But right now we got him sandwiched in between the 2 lefties and the 2-hole. The thing about Cooper is there's no situation too big. He doesn't get caught up in anything that's going on. He's pretty even keel. Just kind of stays loose, and he doesn't really force anything. He just lets the game come to him, and he just makes the most of his opportunities. He's a solid player for us, has been for 3 years.
You're also starting tonight behind the plate. Just catching tonight is Noah Nieto, the freshman. What was the thought process putting him behind the plate tonight?
Well, he's caught most of our games up to this point. It allows us to put Nolan somewhere else that he can help us out. But Noah's done a good job for us. We knew he was pretty solid coming into this year. We weren't exactly sure how good he was or if he would be ready right away. But he's thrown the ball well. He receives it well, and he commands the infield pretty well and calls a good game. So we've been really pleased up to this point with how he's handled everything, and I don't foresee that he won't handle tonight well either. So
Durham getting the start on the bump tonight. What are you looking out of him?
Just to do what he's done his last couple starts. He's thrown the ball well his last few starts. We were kind of cautious with him early on. He had some arm issues, just some soreness. But the last couple starts, he's been really good. He's just got to throw 3 pitches for strikes. He's got to command the fastball. When he gets in trouble, he loses command of the fastball. So as long as he does that tonight and he's able to spin a couple different breaking balls and change up, he'll be fine. We know we're going to get a good effort from him. We know we're going to play good defense behind him. It'll just be the offensive part of it to see how it all pans out.
All right, Coach, before I let you go, what are your keys to starting off district with a W?
We've got to compete well. We've got to compete our tails off. Again, obviously we know it's a tall task, but we can't really focus on that. We talk about faceless opponents. We just got to control ourselves. We've got to pitch well. We've got to play good defense. And we just got to be aggressive at the plate. We've got to be aggressive on base paths. We make the routine play. We get a good outing from Luke, we'll have a chance. And we talk to our guys all the time about all you can ask for is a chance. And if we got one, then we'll do what we have to do.
All right, Coach, thank you for your time.
I appreciate it, man.
Let me use my other hand. All right, that was head coach Justin Jennings of Huntsville Hornet Baseball. When we come back, we'll continue the pregame show and also give you the starting lineups. First pitch coming soon, folks. Don't go away. You're listening to Huntsville Hornet Baseball from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Welcome back to the pregame show. We're about to get underway. We're going to go ahead and give you your starting lineups. First, for Porter Spartans, batting at top, number 6, Peyton Evans Pickens. He'll be in left field. Starting in the 2-hole for the Spartans, number 1. It'll be number 1. James Tidwell. Had the wrong paper in my hand, folks. Starting pitcher tonight for the Spartans will be Zane Adams, number 20. He'll be batting 3rd. And then we're actually going to go ahead and pause for a second. We'll hand it over to the public address announcer for the national anthem.
At this time, would you please stand and gentlemen remove your headwear for the playing of our country's national anthem.
Beautiful rendition of our country's national anthem. Don't go away, folks. First pitch is coming up next from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
This has been the Hornets Baseball pregame show. Get ready, Hornet Nation. First pitch is next. The following is a KSAM Sports presentation on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Ladies and gentlemen, it's springtime in East Texas, so you know what that means. It's time once again for Huntsville High School Hornets Baseball. Now let's send you down to the diamond and join your Hornets Baseball broadcast team. Here's Collin, Neill, and BJ McMichael.
And a pleasant good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Porter High School for the beginning of district play. Huntsville Hornets taking on the Spartans. Once again, if you're joining us, Collin Neill alongside BJ McMichael. Starting on the mound tonight, BJ, Zane Adams, the lefty, and he's committed to Alabama.
Yeah, this is I like how Coach said it. This is where you get thrown in the fire, but you can make your mark right here. You get an opportunity. I'm glad to hear him say the boys are excited to play.
Yeah.
I mean, you just want the shot, right? You want the chance, and what better way to show what you got than going against someone who's recruited by such a big school?
Yeah, and Coach Jennings pointed that out. I bet you he was telling his players, hey, you got a chance to make the commit look good or make him look bad. It's up to you if you want to make him look good or bad for the scouts that are in attendance tonight.
Absolutely. You just see what he's got to offer. You're gonna want to watch every pitch. You're gonna want to watch every at bat. You're going to want to see how he kind of works the count, especially when you're going against some of your teammates there, just in case you get into a hole or maybe you get ahead in the count. Kind of notice some of the things that he does so that you can pick up a hit here and there and just hand it off to the next guy.
Starting off for the Huntsville Hornets as we are about to get going will be the designated hitter, number 7, Gage Doris, the junior, left-handed hitter.
Yeah, you got a lefty-lefty matchup right here to kick things off for Doris. He's going to try to probably establish that strike zone pretty early, I would imagine, by Adams.
Looks like we're about to get going. 2 umpires tonight here. BJ is going to be pretty interesting on some of these close calls. First pitch from Adams to Doris. That one's in there for a strike. And that's how the season the district play begins for Huntsville on a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, it looked like he came inside with that one. May come inside again.
Next pitch. That one's in there for a strike. High outside corner, 0-2.
Yeah, he looks to be bringing it early there. Going to try to set the tone here against these Hornets. Might want to be ready to send it the opposite direction.
Lefty on lefty, 0-2. That one's low for ball 1.
Yeah, that was a good take right there. Especially getting that behind in the count 0-2, not wanting to give up the strike zone on that one. So that was a good job by Gage.
Gage working 1 and 2 against Adams. Lefty delivers. That one's low. Good take by Doris. Count evens up 2-2. Starting behind him will be Cooper Molness, number 33. Then Batten will be right behind him, Jackson Batten. And then Brian Parker Jr., then Nolan Hunt, Austin Taylor, Colin Sanders, Luke Durham, and Holden Langley. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on the heater, high and away, and it will be out number 1.
Yeah, I had him guess a little bit there for Adams. He was a little frustrated he didn't get the called third strike call, but came right back at Doris. Doris was ready, though. He was ready to swing, and that's what you got to do is be ready to get that bat on the ball.
Cooper Malonis now steps in. Time is called. Looks like there is a ball outside of the dugout. Yes, there is. So I'm going to go ahead and clean that up. There we go. Malonis, the righty, steps in. Starting in center field tonight. Umpire says play ball, and here we go. Lefty against the righty and Malonis. Malonis steps out. And time is called as Fortuna now goes out to the mound for Adams.
Yeah, it's interesting, with all the stuff coming on in baseball today, no pitch clock. We're getting to hear all the things about a pitch clock in Major League.
I have my own opinions about that.
You're free to express them.
I don't like it, but if it's going to stay, it's going to stay.
Yep.
Adams goes. Bounces in the dirt, gets away from Fortuna, 1-0.
Yeah, good take there by Coop. You know, you want to make him work for it, get that first strike in there.
1-0 pitch from Adams. Swing, foul, straight to the netting. Count evens up 1-1.
Yeah, I like that by Cooper. He's up there ready to hack at it. Saw kind of an off-speed pitch there. No doubt Adams probably looking at it, seeing that Cooper's one of the ones he's got to be careful with.
1-1 with 1 out. Top of the first. Swing. That's a liner. That'll go foul down the right field line.
In the big, huge, gaping, large foul territories here. Goodness sakes.
You know, Molness has a lot of some big shoes to fill. Obviously, with Cotton going to Sam Houston, he's now going to be the everyday center fielder for Coach Jennings and the Hornets as Adams delivers 1-2. That off-speed pitch is in there for called strike 3.
Yeah,
2 outs now.
He's going to be frustrated about that one. He went up there with good intentions, wanting to send that ball, and I know for him, kind of waiting on that pitch, thinking it may end up high in the strike zone, and it just came down. That was a really good pitch by Adams.
Jackson Batten will now go up to bat. The lefty against lefty. 2 outs, top of the first inning. Lefty delivers. That fastball's high for ball 1.
Yeah, Jackson, doesn't he have the best baseball name? Jackson Batten.
Jackson Batten.
He always
be Batten.
he always has. I love that his last name. Great kid too.
That is such a great baseball name. 1-0. Swing. That's fouled towards the netting.
Yeah.
Count evens up 1-1.
Like what I'm seeing early though, these Hornets are coming up there. They're not ready. They're not wanting to just sit idly by. They're wanting to attack the ball. So they're going up there with intention to put that ball into play.
Windy here tonight here in Porter. Next pitch. That one's low and away for ball 2. Looking at the outfield alignments, looking at the defensive alignments around it, rather for the Spartans. Adams is pitching. Fortuna is doing the catching duties. Carney's at first. Atkinson is at second. Roper is at short. Gonzalez is at third. Peyton Evans Pickens at left field. Josh Evans Pickens at center as that pitch is fouled away over the netting. Count is still 2-2. And then in right field, you got Tidwell.
Yeah, you got to be patient with this. You got brothers in left field and center field, so there may be times we get them mixed up.
Well, that's why we prepare. 2-2 count for Batten against Zane Adams, 2-2. That one's
Good
low
take.
for ball 3. Count runs full now. On deck for the Hornets will be Brian Parker Jr.
Yeah, and that's what you want to do. You want to take him deep into account. You want his pitch count to go up if you're wanting to get him out early in this game. And so that's really good at bat so far by Jackson, taking him to a full count.
Full count, Adams to Batten. That's a ground ball to second.
Ooh,
that is Hunt, and then he fumbles it.
That's all you're wanting right there. That's Jackson had in mind. Get the ball in play, make something happen, and that's exactly what he did. Took a bad hop off that grass to dirt kind of exchange there, and it just hopped right over the second baseman's head.
That's going to be an E4 on Hunt, the second baseman tonight for the Spartans.
So here we got Brian Parker Jr. coming up to bat. And
That's Atkinson, rather.
is this Atkinson?
Pitch. Out in on the outside corner for strike 1. Brian Parker Jr., big man at the plate.
Yes, he is.
Well, he's not a man yet, but he's a big guy in that batter's box. Lefty versus lefty. 0-1. And Batten's going. Fortuna throws down to second. It is offline, and Batten will be, well, he can not only bat, but he can steal bases as well.
I like
this.
Second. I like the attacking mentality early. Get a runner in scoring position. Got 2 outs. All we need is a little, base hit anywhere in the outfield, and you're most likely scoring Jackson. That's a great way to get a good start there.
Again, Atkinson at second, making the error that got Batten on first, and he just stole second. 1-1. Swing and a miss. And that was strike 3 swinging. I thought the scoreboard had it as 1-1, but Barker goes down swinging on strikes, and that'll do it for the top of the first. No hits, no runs, 1 runner left on base, 1 error committed by The Spartans are going to step aside, and when we come back, we'll have the bottom of the first, and Luke Durham will take the mound. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Bottom of the first inning about to get underway. Starting on the bump tonight for the Huntsville Hornets will be number 11, Luke Durham.
Yeah, Luke Durham. So far in the year, he's got 14 innings pitched, 6 earned runs on the season, but opponents have a batting average of .236 against him. Looking at hitting his spots tonight, throwing to, of course, we mentioned it in a pregame show, a battery mate of a freshman, Noah Nieto. So we're going to see what these two guys have got tonight. We'd love to have a quick inning and keep a 0 up on the board, but like Coach said, it also got to control themselves, so hopefully the defense can step it up for Luke.
Peyton Evans-Pickens will lead off for the Porter Spartans. Righty against righty to start this bottom of the first. First pitch, outside for ball 1. Evans-Pickens steps back in the righty. 1-0. That one's in there for a strike. 1-1.
Yeah, good spot hit there by Luke, low and outside. Definitely want to be careful coming inside on their leadoff hitter here.
1-1. In there for a strike. Good frame job right there by Nieto.
It really was. That was a great pitch to the inside there. Made him look at it, and he was wondering if it was going to be too far inside, but it was a good location there by Luke.
Next pitch, that's a ground ball to third. And that's
Collin.
Sanders going to first and got him in time. A bit of a scoop there by Brian Parker Jr. as well. And that'll be out number 1.
Yeah, Collin did a great job. It was a high bounce coming off of the grass. Played it perfectly, squared up so they can get a throw over to first, and with a good dig there by Brian Parker. Again, that's what Coach was talking about. Want to compete well, be aggressive, but control those, keep the errors, make sure that you do everything you can, play solid defense.
James Tidwell, the starting right fielder, will be set in. That's a ground ball to short. That is Langley, throws on the first for out number 2. Durham's working quickly here. He's pounding the strike zone, forcing them to do something with it, and then it's resulted in 2 ground ball outs.
Yeah, 2 ground ball outs. Going to give some encouragement to your pitcher, but also to your defense, knowing that they can do what they can to keep the ball in front of them, get it over to first, get the outs, and get out of the inning quickly.
Pitcher against pitcher in this one. Zane Adams, who's batting in the 3 spot today and also starting tonight for the Spartans. Durham will work here. Pitch high for ball 1. Josh Evan Pickens is in the cleanup spot right behind Adams, and it's Medina doing the DHing tonight. Gonzalez is at 3rd at the 6th spot. Fortuna 7th as next pitch is fouled over the netting. Look out. All right, didn't hit anyone, so we're all good. 1-1 is now the count. And then Atkinson, brother of Colton Atkinson of the Sam Houston Bearcats, at 2nd. He's batting 8th, and then Roper is batting 9th at shortstop. 1-1 from Durham. High and away for ball 2.
Yeah, that ball got over this net. This netting is very tall.
I
over here.
mean,
That's a shot to get it up and over.
You'd see this at Top Golf, though.
Yeah, netting's as tall as the foul lines.
2-1 is inside. It's now 3-1. On deck again is Josh Evans Pickens.
What about the freshman framing it right there? Trying to get a called strike for his pitcher. I like it.
3-1. In there for a called strike. Count runs full. Defensive alignments for Hornets goes like this. Durham is pitching. Nieto is at catcher. Parker Jr. is at first. Hunt's at second. Langley is at shortstop. Sanders is at third. Batten's at left. Molness is at center. And Taylor's in right field. Swing. That's going to go foul. Count stays full.
Yeah, it actually hit the side of the wall there behind the catcher's behind home plate that doesn't have a padding on it, so it's able to bounce back. If this ball gets past the catcher on a pass ball, it's going to, if you've got someone on third, you're going to have to hustle because there's a good chance they're coming for home.
Now, that foul territory, though, kind of complements that backstop. Pitch. That one's low for ball 4, and Adams will head on to first on a full count walk.
Yeah, I lost him there. Luke was headed towards a quick innings at 12 pitches right now. Worked out to a full count, did Adams. So good by his counterpart there. Now it's up to see what Evans Pickens can do here. Love a ground ball, easy play to second. That's what I would like right here.
We got a courtesy runner here. It'll be number 3, Peyton Ellenberger, the senior. Again, courtesy running rather for Zane Adams, the starting pitcher. Josh Evans Pickens steps in now for the Spartans. Still at the bottom of the first with 2 outs. Durham works. That off speed is outside for ball 1.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to test our freshman catcher early and try to send him early in this count.
Well, Ellenberger has that sliding mitten on him, so let's see what he does. 1-0. That one's in the dirt. Nieto cleans it up.
No, it's a good stop. Good stop there by Nieto because, again, that gets to the backstop. He's standing on second.
Again, Adams reaching on the walk. Ellenberger pitch runs. 2-0. That one's low and away again for ball 3.
Yeah, trying to get him to swing at something soft there, trying to get a weak ground ball somewhere. Luke now behind in the count 3-0. Got some work to do.
On deck is Artiega Medina for the Spartans as he throws a pickoff, not in time. In there for a called strike. Good fastball right there.
Yeah, that was a good pitch there for Luke coming inside, challenging him inside, but getting back in this count, 3-1.
Durham ready's working on the first base side of the rubber. Ellenberger is going, though on the second to Hunt, and it gets fumbled, and Ellenberger will reach second.
Yeah, just a high throw, skipped off the second baseman's glove. Luckily, their shortstop was over to cover and to get it back in. Good thing is there's just 2 outs, 3-1 count. Get the batter here, and you can get out of this inning.
Just gotta make sure you react in time. Ellenberger was sidestepping, he kept going, and he got about halfway, and then he just took off. And Durham had him. I mean, Hunt was right there for the taking. The ball was just way too high. 3-1. That one bounces in the dirt for ball 4. Nieto able to do a good job of keeping it in front of him to prevent Ellenberger from going to third. But Josh Evans Pickens will now reach on a walk.
Yeah, he played that one perfectly. Got in front of it, got his catcher's protector over it to aim it down and back into the ground, able to keep it in front of him. Good test early for our freshman catcher here.
He's not acting like a freshman out there as he's blocking those pretty darn good. Runners now on first and second with 2 outs. First pitch, high and away for ball 1.
Yeah, a little high. He's got to come down and find that strike zone. especially with runners on. You don't want to get behind again on this batter. See if Luke can't settle it down just a little bit and find that strike zone.
Medina up to bat. 1-0 from Durham. In there for a called strike. 1-1. The wind's really making our jobs a little difficult here, BJ.
Yeah.
But the wind might play a huge factor because it's coming from center. Then now it's coming from right field. Now going all the way to center. Might see some balls get carried out here tonight.
Yeah, it'd be fine if that's a Hornet baseball carrying out of here.
1-1. Swing and a miss. Count goes to 1-2.
Yeah, I had the string, pulled the string on that one, had him swinging out in front of it. And so it was a good pitch there by Luke. Gets ahead in the count, 1-2.
Runner on second is Ellenberger. Runner on first is Evans Pickens. 1-2. That one bounces in the dirt. And Nieto just, again, doing such a good job of getting in front of the ball. Count runs even, though, 2-2.
Yeah, that just gets confidence from your pitcher, knowing that he can pitch some of those pitches that'll be out of the strike zone, but knowing that your catcher is going to stop it. That's a good confidence booster for your catcher, for your pitcher and your catcher.
Still in the bottom of the first. Durham looks back at second at Ellenberger. 2 outs, 2-2. Called strike 3. The breaking ball dives back into the zone as it started high, and that will get Durham out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 runners left on base for the Spartans. We now head to the second inning coming up next here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Top of the second inning about to get underway. Score is still 0-0. BJ, Luke did a really good job of getting
He really
all that.
did. Yeah, just settle down like that. You got runners on the bases, first and second, 2 outs, but to step up and throw some of those pitches, again, building confidence with his catcher, knowing that he can throw some of the slower stuff, some of the breaking stuff, some of the stuff that's going to go up, down, in the zone, out of the zone. You're just going to keep them guessing. That's what you want to do. So I was proud of Luke right there, settling down even though he got some traffic on the bases.
Starting first baseman tonight, Brian Parker Jr. will be up to bat to start this top of the second.
I think it's Hunt
Hunt
up there, right?
rather. Yeah. Thank you. As
That's
that
right.
first pitch is fouled straight to the netting.
Yeah, you got Hunt coming up here to bat, another one of your, junior starter for last year, but junior this year. Coming up, hoping to start some things off. Zane is at 20 pitches now, 21 pitches. So have another inning like you did last inning and try to get that pitch count up.
Yeah, there we go. That was the issue. My scorecard was a bit wrong.
The wind. It was the
winds is making me miss my score sheet. 1-1 pitches, low for
There
ball
we go.
2. You know, they're being aggressive, BJ, but they're also not swinging at
They're
bad
aggressive
pitches.
and they're patient. They're making them work for it.
Adams' next pitch. That one's
There we
high
go.
and away for ball 3. Hunt working a good at bat here, as on deck will be Austin Taylor.
Yeah, this is the recipe you want right here for a big game pitcher. Make him work for it. Make him have to throw you a strike.
3-1 is in the dirt for ball 4, and Hunt will reach first base on a walk.
Very good. That was a great at bat by Hunt. able to settle down in there, draw the walk, and then you got traffic on the base. You're just wanting to cause some disruption. Now, here's the tough thing. You got a lefty pitcher, so they're going to have better pickoff moves than some of the righties, so he's going to probably keep you pretty close.
Now send Austin Taylor to the plate. Starting in right field tonight for the Hornets, the sophomore. Adams looks at first at Hunt. First pitch. Shows bunt. That's popped to the netting. Looks like he's trying to put a sacrifice on.
Yeah, that was a great idea. Try to get that runner over. You're just trying to get him in scoring position. Actually, I believe Taylor's got a 368 on-base percentage. Stanley shared some stats with us, so just trying to get on any way you can, but trying to move that runner over, too, because you never know if one run could do it.
Also quarterback for Huntsville's football team. 0-1. Throws on the first, not in time. Just making sure Hunt stays where he is.
He is, and that's, again, lefties are some of the hardest to read coming off that mound. You have to pay attention or you're going to get picked off.
Yeah, it's like a 45-degree angle that the pitchers are allowed to go on if you're a lefty. As Hunt gets a decent lead off first, 0-1. Shows bunt, and doesn't matter. That's a called strike, 0-2.
Yeah, you had third baseman charging, trying to make that play if he did lay a bunt down to maybe get him at second or at least get the play at first.
Yeah, that's Gonzalez at third. Looks like he's starting off a bit on the infield grass. Can't really tell from here. Hunt's on first, 0-2 count as he'll throw a pick off attempt. Adams will to first. It's not in time. Yeah, in the MLB, though, it would be just one pickoff, and that's it. You can't throw anymore.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out in professional leagues.
Oh, yeah. But in high school, it is what it is here. 0-2 pitch is in the dirt. Did he hold up?
I'm surprised they don't appeal for it. Well,
he did not hold up, and Taylor is sat down swinging on strikes. First out of the top of the second.
Yeah, it was close. Of course, being a Hornet fan, I would say that he didn't swing it.
Collin Sanders will now step into the batter's box for the first time tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what Collin can do. Really came on at the end of last year, making some great plays at short last year and coming in relief, too, making some good appearances. So excited to see what this kid can do this year.
Senior starting at third tonight. Adams' first pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Collin, he spells his first name exactly like mine with Collin. I haven't met him yet. Yeah. Well, I have met him, but before today I haven't met him, and I already like him because he spells it right. 0-1. Low and outside.
Good kid. Good eye. He's got a 4. Let's see. He has got a 482 on base average for the season, on base percentage for the season. So,
is that good?
Been swinging a good bat. Yeah. So, getting on there. Close to 50% of the time.
Hey, if you get on base, doesn't matter if you hit really well, in my opinion. 1-1 with one out. Time is called. Looks like Sanders was the one that called time.
Yeah, granted to him late. Hey, that's some of the things kind of the games you play whenever you're facing a tough pitcher. You got to get into his head even a little bit. So calling time there is a good thing to do.
Again, runner on first is Hunt after he walked to lead off the top of the second. Next pitch is low for ball 2.
Yeah, it's a good take there by Collin. Where he seems to be missing, where Adam seems to be missing is low.
Two 1 pitch from Adams. He looks at Hunt at first. Here goes. Swing and a miss. Count evens up to 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2. Maybe want to choke up a little bit, trying to just get this ball in play. You saw what happened the last inning when Jackson was able to get the ball in play. Anything can happen. Bounced over second baseman's head, hit the grass, dirt, and kind of caused a weird bounce. You just wanting to get some action going on the bases.
Hunt still having a bit of a decent lead on Adams, the starting pitcher for Porter. 2-2 count with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Fastball blown right by Sanders. 2 outs now.
Yeah, he just ramped it up for that one just to kind of get that second out. again, where Adams has been missing has been low. So he didn't really just toy with that on those last 2 pitches.
Pitcher on pitcher now. Luke Durham steps in against Zane Adams. Runner on first again is Hunt. Pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, 0-1.
Yeah, seems to be settling in a little bit here, finding his spots, getting it past, and getting the late swing here on some of our Hornets. Hopefully Luke can catch up to it here in a moment.
Hunt getting a bit of more of a lead, 0-1, and that is swung on a miss on the breaking pitch, 0-2.
Yeah, he's found a spot on that one. It was one of those where Luke had to swing at that one. I think that would have been called a strike if he hadn't.
0-2 pitch at the top of the second. Runner goes and Hunt, and that's swung on and grounded. It hit Durham. So it'll be a foul ball. Count stays 0-2. Hunt now has to go back to first.
No, he called it a fair ball.
Oh, he called it a fair ball?
Yep, he called it a fair ball. It hit him, but he called it fair.
It definitely hit him.
It hit Luke, but he called it fair.
And head coach Justin Jennings is now out there to talk to the home plate umpire. And now the umpires are going to go ahead and convene it. Looked like from here, BJ, that it hit Durham.
It looked like it hit his left arm coming through after it hit in fair territory, but then hit his arm in foul territory. That should be a foul.
And the
runner,
runner,
they're gonna stick to
it. They're going to say he is out. It's going to be out. So we're now going to go ahead and go to the bottom of the second inning. When we come back, we'll have that for you from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Bottom of the second inning about to get underway here. Luke Durham again is out there to work. Hornets last inning ended on a bit of a controversial call, but it is the umpire's call either way.
Yeah, and that's where it comes back to, you mentioned it early in the broadcast, not having a third base umpire, having 3 out there looking at that. You might would have had a umpire that would have seen the hit in foul territory, but yep, you got to move forward, you got to move on. You got a 0-0 ball game still.
Christopher Gonzalez at the bat. First pitch is inside, a bit high as well for ball 1.
Yeah, and for Luke, since he was the one that was at bat during that, he'll just have to find his way here, just settle down just a little bit, make sure that he keeps his pitch count low.
I mean, you talked about it before. He's pretty efficient with that fastball, 1-0. There is that fastball, and that one's in there for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, he works it in there really good with some of the movement, some of the slower stuff that has a lot of movement to it. So far he's been hitting his spots really well.
1-1. Breaking pitch is in there for a strike.
Just like that. Set him up with a fastball, then came with the curve. And you find yourself ahead in the count.
See if Durham can work here. 1-2. That one bounces in the dirt. Bounces rather to the backstop. Count runs even at 2-2.
Rolls for days to the backstop back there.
You know, another thing, BJ, you talk about this big foul territory. That outfield is pretty big itself.
Yeah, it really is. Can't see the feet on the, normally they have it posted on the wall there.
2-2 pitch is high to Gonzalez. Full count now. Yeah, they don't actually have the numbers out here tonight. Not one in left field, not one in center field, not one in right field. Full count pitch, swing and a miss. Fastball is high and away, and that is out number 1.
Yeah, that was a good location there by Luke. good setup of pitches there to get Gonzalez.
Fortuna, the starting catcher, steps in for the Spartans. Again, Porter are new district opponents for Huntsville this season after the district realignment over the summer. We'll face them a couple more times this season. Pitch. That off speed is high and away, 1-0 rather.
Yeah, this is one of our closer drives
Oh,
of all
man.
the ones that they were going to. So
I can't wait. 1-0. Fastball, and that's grounded to Hunt at second, and it rolls under him, and that will be an error charge on Hunt.
Yeah, and that kind of hurts you a little bit there. Goes back to what Coach was saying, making the routine plays. And for Hunt, he's got to make that routine play to keep runners off the bases.
First error of the night for the Hornets. Spartans also having an error charge on them as well. Courtesy runner will be Aaron Gilliam, the sophomore outfielder, and also pitches going to first for Fortuna. They'll hand the bat to Dustin Atkinson for the Spartans, the senior, brother of Colton Atkinson at Sam Houston. First pitch is outside and low for ball one. Durham working. Pitch. Swing. That's a pop-up on the first. Brian Parker Jr. is right under it, though, and he'll make the catch in fair territory. And they did call the infield fly, so the batter was out regardless.
Yeah, having a runner on first, foul ball, staying in the infield is infield fly. Runner advance on his own. Prerogative if he wants to, but batter called out. I wouldn't advise it.
Yeah, I mean, the odds are. I mean, there's you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah, not in your favor.
Austin Roper, the sophomore, will step in now with 2 outs. Pickoff throw, the first is not in time. Gilliam, the runner, did take a step towards second, and Durham almost had him.
Hey, it helps getting that second out.
First pitch is in there for a called strike. Count goes to 0-1.
I like what I'm seeing from Luke so far, getting into a little bit of trouble, but then able to make some really good pitches. I like what I'm seeing so far from our senior starting pitcher.
0-1 is the count. Pitch. That one's just a bit outside. Count evens up to 1-1.
You know, as a senior, you want to come out here and you want to set the tone for your team, right? And so Luke coming out here, just kind of getting that encouragement to his team, saying, hey, we can play with these guys. You got a 0-0 ball game, hopefully, at the end of this inning.
Swing, that's fouled to the netting. Thankfully, that netting's there. I think some of these foul balls might be hitting us if that netting wasn't there. So.
Yeah, but he had him guessing on that one. It was a really awkward swing, especially for that pitch. So, Luke, I like his pitch selection so far, keeping him off balance. It's a good way to go about it.
And that spin rate on that fastball is really helping him, again, causing all that movement. 1-2, that bounces in the dirt. Nieto, again, making a great stop with runners on base.
Really making some good stops with runners on the bases.
2-2 count. Again, it's Aaron Gilliam on first after Fortuna reached on an infield error. 2-2, runner goes. And that one's outside, and Nieto can't handle the pitch. It rolls away, but it will still be a stolen base for Gilliam.
Yeah, he got a good jump on that one. It was going to be tough for Nieto to come up with that one throwing because really got a good jump on that one, did Atkinson, or Fortuna Cabrera.
Yeah, that's Gilliam actually on second rather. Fortuna he did reach again on an infield error by Hunt. Now it's Gilliam on second. Full count pitch, swing and a miss. Got him on the breaking stuff, and Durham works another clean inning with no runs allowed, no hits, 1 error charge to the Hornets, 1 runner left on base. We're going to step aside. The third inning is coming your way from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports. We'll be back in just a few moments.
I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, he'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Welcome back to the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. You are watching Huntsville Hornet Baseball going up against the Porter Spartans. Top of the third. BJ, you were telling me about this in the break. It's a good thing that it's staying 0-0. Even if you haven't scored any runs, keeping a 0 on that board for as long as you can is going to work out for your offense.
Absolutely. I mean, you're coming in and you're hearing all this about Adams coming in and pitching and this offense from the Porter Spartans, and you're 0-0. You're in this ball game. That gets a lot of confidence to your team.
Adams' first pitch is swung on and missed by Langley. Holden is sophomore infielder, also pitches. Next pitch. Loud in the mid, but it's not a strike. It's outside, 1-1.
Yeah, I like the play earlier to end the inning. You saw Noah caught it, showed it to the umpire, and make sure he knows that, hey, I didn't drop it, so that runner can't advance to first.
1-1. That is in there for a called strike, 1-2.
That was a good frame job there by their catcher, low in the zone, but he was able to pull it up.
Langley starting at shortstop tonight for the Hornets in this district opener. 1-2. That one is high and away for ball 2. Count evens up. You know, even if they do get down on the count, BJ, they find a way to even it up.
They've been watching. But they're going up there swinging. That's what you're asking for your team. Get up there and be aggressive.
2-2 pitch is just below the knees. Count runs full for Langley, rather.
That's what Jennings said at the beginning, right? Be aggressive. He wants them to be aggressive, but they're not too aggressive where they're making the pitcher work for it. So you got to be, you're excited about what these guys are doing right now.
Full count pitch is swung on and missed by Langley, and that is the first out of the top of the third.
Yeah, a little bit of a defensive swing there. Maybe looking to foul it off, a little bit off the plate. Trying to just foul it off and stay there for another at bat, but unable to catch up to it.
They'll turn the lineup over to Gage Doris, DHing tonight for the Hornets.
Yeah, Doris coming into this game with a 400 batting average and a 545 on-base percentage.
First pitch is swung on and miss on the high and away fastball, 0-1.
So you can see why he's leading off.
Doris waits on Adams. 0-1 is in the dirt. Doris checks the swing. Count evens up to 1-1.
Yeah, you got to we're up to 43 pitches by Zane Adams, so keep working that count.
1-1. In there for a called strike. Count runs 1-2.
Yeah, Zane's probably looking for a quick inning to kind of lower that pitch count, so I'm not surprised that he's just coming at him right now straight with gas.
Molness is on deck for the Hornets. 1-2. Swung on, and that's going to go foul, just barely.
He called the other one fair. Was hoping he'd call that one fair, too.
Head coach Justin Jennings, who's at third base, he thought it was fair. I mean, he probably had a better view than all of us, but I mean, he may be a bit biased.
Well, that's
maybe.
a good swing, though.
Oh,
Putting
yeah.
it opposite field, going down that third base line. And here's the thing. If that would have been in and then rolled into foul territory, it is wide open out there, and Doris could have run for days.
Triple territory, maybe inside the Parker.
Absolutely.
1-2 pitch to Doris. That's a swing. That's a
swing.
fly ball to right field. And that is going to be caught by Tidwell. It looked like he lost track of it at first, but he was able to make the play running back, and it'll be 2 outs. But a good swing right there by Doris.
Yeah, I like what I saw there, right there. Going to attack, going down the third baseline, but able to pull it as well. Got under it just a bit. I thought the right fielder was going to come in and play the ball too far in, but he was able to get back and make the catch on it.
First pitch from Adams to Molness is low for ball 1.
Yeah, Molness being a senior here, I know he's wanting to try to, even with 2 outs, maybe do a little 2-out thunder right here in the top of the third.
1-0. Fastball is just outside for ball 2. Molness struck out looking his last time up.
Yeah, it was on a good pitch, though.
Oh, yeah.
It was started top of the zone, high above the zone, and ended up coming in.
2-0 from Adams. Swinging, and that's a fly ball, bit of a liner, and that's going to go foul. 2-1 for the first strike.
Yeah, they're seeing it, though. That's the good thing, is they are seeing the ball going, not afraid to go opposite field. That's a great place to take it.
Hey, that just shows that you're keeping the bat in the zone, you know. Even if you're late, if you can keep it in the zone, try to poke it to the opposite field. 2-1. That fastball's in there for a called strike. Count evens up to 2-2.
I'm okay with that take, having a 2-1 count. Going to see if he can even it up. Now you're ready to choke up maybe a little bit. Try to get this ball somewhere in play. You got a third baseline that's wide open.
2-2. That's a pop-up. That'll go be up into the netting. Almost got out of here. Count stays 2-2.
Yeah, I would love to see Cooper get an inside pitch and just drive it down that third baseline. You got your left fielder that's almost playing a kind of a left center off the line quite a bit.
Yeah, that's Peyton Evans-Pickens out there, 2-2. That's a swing. That's a ground ball. A little
That's
slow
trouble.
roll. It's going to be a tough play.
That's trouble.
Adams throws on the first. It is not
There we
nearly in time.
Yeah, Cooper knew once he hit it and it died into that grass that he had a chance with his speed to get over there to first, just trying to make something happen. Good job by Cooper Molness to get on base.
Molness getting Huntsville's first hit of the night. And it's with 2 outs.
Yeah, now here batting coming up. Be a good spot to trade places with Cooper. Get Cooper in.
The left fielder now, Peyton Evans-Pickens, is now shading himself more to left. First pitch is outside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, moving further left, and then so now you got left center pretty wide open there.
Yeah, I mean, it is a deep outfield, so a ball to the wall.
Very deep.
Ball to the wall will score Molness.
Absolutely.
0-1 pitch. Nope, he's going to throw to first. Pickoff attempt is not in time.
Such a tough deal for watching a left-handed pitcher.
You got to really keep an eye on that
Yeah,
right
you do.
leg.
Yeah, everybody, coach is watching, bench is watching. You're telling everybody, hey, if he makes a move, you're saying something.
Adams looks at first. 0-1. Swing. That's a ground ball. That's going to go foul. Molness was off and running.
Yeah, I like it, though, man. Putting the bat on the ball. That's what you're seeing these guys. Being aggressive, as Coach talked about, not sitting back and waiting for the game to happen to them. They're getting out there trying to make it happen. So you got scouts here looking at Zane, but, hey, some of them may want to look at Huntsville players too, right? You got a shot.
0-2. Adams working against Batten. Runner on first is Molness after signaling on the infield. 0-2. That one's high and away for ball 1.
Yeah, good take. 0-2 count. Trying to get him to chase out of the zone. Jackson was able to stay and not chase out of the zone. See another pitch, 1-2.
Yeah, those high fastballs always look enticing. 1-2. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. That'll be the third out no matter the stolen base or not, and that'll do it for the top of the third. The Hornets get no runs on 1 hit, no errors charged to the Spartans. 1 runner is left on base. Bottom of the third inning now. Coming up next here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, you're listening to Huntsville Hornet Baseball, powered by KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, he'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Bottom of the third inning about to get underway. Durham out there back at work.
Yeah, and it's something interesting you saw in between innings. The Porter coach had his guys on the third baseline talking to him, probably telling him, hey, we ought to have some runs on the board. So that tells you that your Huntsville boys are out there playing some baseball tonight, getting in their heads just a little bit to start this district play.
Top of the order now for the Spartans. Peyton Evans Pickens will lead off this bottom of the third. Pitch. Breaking pitch is in there for a strike.
He has got that moving today.
And that's slow, but, I mean, his fastball, it's not going to blow you away, but if you got that breaking pitch locating, that fastball is going to look a lot faster.
Yeah, he's hitting the spots.
0-1 pitch, another breaking pitch, but that's low and away in the dirt, 1-1.
Yeah, nobody on. You're okay to throw that up there, especially after coming at him with getting ahead in the count.
1-1. Shows bunt, pulls away. That's a ball anyway, 2-1.
Yeah, you're looking for another clean inning here. Man, I think it would just give them an extra boost if they can get out of here with no runs.
2-1 pitch is roped over Hunt's head for a base hit. Taylor plays it from going over the wall. Nice throw to second. It rolls away, but it's cleaned up by Durham, the pitcher. That will be Spartans' first hit of the night for them as well, as Evans Pickens reaches on a deep single.
Yeah, Taylor played that pretty good. He cut it off before getting to the wall because, like you've mentioned, if it gets to the wall, there you're getting extra bases, no doubt. And so coming over to cut that off and get it in quickly, that was a really heads-up play there by Taylor.
First pitch is a bunt shown by Tidwell, but it bounces foul, according to the home plate umpire.
Called that one foul this time. Yeah.
Again, runner on first with nobody out. Count is 0-1 for James Tidwell, the sophomore. Grounded out to short last time up. Pick off attempt to
that was
first.
A good move. Oh, that was close.
Just safe was Peyton Evans Pickens.
Yeah, had him leaning just a little bit. Almost got him. Tell you what I take right here, Collin. Another one of those ground balls up the middle. And let's turn two.
Peyton Evans Pickens leading off just a bit. Next pitch is in there for a strike. Count goes 0-2 just like that.
Yeah, they're taking a lot of called strikes. That tells you a couple things here, that they're not guessing right or they're just not seeing the ball. Luke's doing a good job of hitting the spots where they're not ready to swing.
0-2 pitch from Durham as he's taking his time. Still waiting, and
that's good.
Tidwell calls time. Looks like Durham's trying to play some mind games with these Porter batters.
There's a good chance he was going 2-0 0-2 count on that one. He might be trying to snag a bag.
Again, that's Peyton Evans Pickens reaching on a single. Pitch is a fly ball to right field. Taylor's trying to get to it, and he does, and he makes the catch.
Another good play by Taylor out there, coming over from pretty far over right field to run that one down.
Evans Pickens stays at first. Adams will now step up to the batter's box. It'll be righty against lefty. Adams reached on a walk his last time up. Pickoff attempt the first again is not in time. Luke, though, is doing a good job of, picking the right times to throw these pickoff attempts, it seems like. You don't want to give Evans Pickens much room. Runner is going. Nieto with the ball. Throws on the second.
He got him.
Oh, no, he did not,
man.
according to the second base umpire.
Oh.
That was a good throw and a good catch and tag by Langley, but
Man.
Evans Pickens now moves on to second.
That certainly looked like he got him from here.
Pitch was a ball as head coach of the Porter Spartans, Wayne Ralph, is now going out there. I wonder what he's talking about.
Maybe some of the pickoff moves, maybe some of the looks over from.
I mean, the pickoffs have been pretty clean. I've never seen a problem with them.
Yeah, I don't know. This runner was safe. I don't know what he might have an issue with.
Peyton Evans Pickens now at second on a stolen base. Count is 1-0 as that pitch is in there for a strike.
Yeah.
It's actually 0-2 according to the scoreboard. It's 1-1. Yep, I knew I was right. It's 1-1.
They'll catch up.
1-1. Swing. That's a fly ball to center field.
Cooper's
Molness is
gonna
on
get
it, and he'll get it and make the catch. Peyton Evans Pickens now goes to third. Throw on to third is not in time. He is safe, but it looks like Durham was saying that he may have gotten off the bag, but
Yeah, I think Coach is going to come have a chat. Got some fans here that are questioning it too.
Yeah, it does sound like it. We got quite a few of Huntsville fans out here making the trip down south east of Huntsville. Head coach Justin Jennings now is done having conversation. The infielders met along with Nieto, the catcher, and runner will now be on third now with 2 outs.
Yeah, you got to settle down. If you're Luke, you pitched a really good ball game so far. You're 49 pitches in. You'd love to just be 50 pitches here in and get an out and get off the field. But you got to be careful with Pickens.
Time is called. Josh Evans Pickens steps in. He walked his last time up back in that first inning.
Yeah, there's questionable calls. I couldn't see that one really well, but there's been the stolen base at second. That certainly looked like he was out.
And that's the disadvantage with just 2
good pitch.
officials out there, as that first pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1. Good start for Durham.
Yeah, I'm just surprised by the number of called strikes, strikes looking by this Porter Spartan team.
0-1. High
Almost.
for ball 1.
Tried to go back to that well, almost got it back down there in the top of the strike zone. There's where Noah's got to be careful. He's been playing a good catch. You want to keep that runner right there at third, especially with the 1-1 count.
With Luke working, it's 1-1 against Josh Evans Pickens with 2 outs. That fastball is low and away for ball 2.
Yeah, still in a good spot. Got 2-1 count. So far, you kept him guessing a little bit. They've hit a couple of balls pretty square, especially in this inning here, but for the most part, he's kept them off balance.
Next pitch is in there for a called strike. Great breaking pitch once again from Durham, the pitcher. 2-2 now.
Really good movement on that one. Froze him. Didn't even take the bat off his shoulders on that one.
Runner on third is Peyton Evans Pickens. His brother is at the plate with Josh Evans Pickens with 2 outs. Pitch. Swing. That's a foul ball.
Going back at it there again. He wasn't going to watch it a third time coming by.
Evans Pickens really loaded up on that swing.
He did. Got quite a bit underneath it and a little bit late.
What do you see Luke doing here?
Luke, he may challenge him inside for the fastball.
Durham sets 2-2. Swing. That's a ground ball. That's going to be a base hit. Peyton Evans-Pickens will head on to home to score, and that will be the first run of the ball game.
Yeah, that's unfortunate right there for the Huntsville Hornets. Luke, only giving up run, but that was a tough at bat, getting the runner over from first all the way over to third. But still 1-0. There we go.
Pitch is high and away, but swung on. 0-1.
I tend to agree a little bit with some of the fans here that may have missed a couple of calls that kept that inning going, kept that runner on the base path.
Still some great outfield defense, though,
Yeah,
shown
they
by
really have.
Molness and Taylor.
Yeah.
0-1 pitch with the runner on first and Josh Evans-Pickens. Time is called.
Yeah, that's the thing. It may be 1-0 on the scoreboard in the Spartans' favor, but still, as a Hornet team, you feel pretty good to this point. Job's not done, of course.
Time is called once again, this time on Medina, the DH. He struck out looking his last time up.
Yeah, little cat and mouse here. 0-1. He might be going on this pitch.
Durham is already up and ready, 0-1. That pitch is outside for ball one.
Yeah, I could see them with already a 1 run in for this inning, maybe trying to extend and get a runner on scoring position, especially with your number 5 batter up, heading into the bottom of your lineup. Oh, got him leaning.
The first, and
Yeah,
it's in
got him that
time.
time.
Durham with the pickoff throw to Parker Jr., and he gets out of the inning. Porter puts up 1 run on 1 hit. No errors committed by the Hornets. 1 runner is left on base. Porter Spartans now up 1-0. 4th inning about to get underway here in just a few moments from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Back here at the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, you're watching Huntsville Hornet Baseball, powered by KSAM Sports. Brian Parker Jr. will now step in for the Hornets. Score is 1-0, but BJ, that last inning, though, looked pretty good for the offense.
It really did. Yeah, it's unfortunate you got 1 run on the boards. Questionable calls that we would say that allowed the runners to stay on there, but, man, what a pickoff throw there by Luke.
First pitch is in the dirt. Count goes 1-0 to start this top of the 4th.
Yeah, I mean, you're feeling good, even if you're the Hornets there. Just giving up 1 run in that frame.
1-0 in there for a called strike. Count evens up.
This game's, of course, well within reach. Striking distance, you get your guys up there. You're just wanting to hand it off to the next guy. Maybe Brian Parker Jr. can start this.
1-1. That fastball is low. The catcher in Fortuna tried to frame it up nicely for the home plate umpire, but he wasn't falling for that one.
Yeah.
Count 2-1.
Driving that pitch count up.
Pitch. Swing. That's a
go.
foul ball over. Nope, it's going to stay in the infield.
Yeah.
Or in the field, rather. Count evens up once again, the 2-2.
Stay in attack mode. I like it. 2-2. Up there, swing the bat.
That wind is blowing now to center field. 2-2. Swing, that's a ground ball, but it will go foul. Will hit the catcher in Fortuna. Count still 2-2. That was a high breaking ball. If that would have dived a little bit more, I think Parker's probably sending that one over the outfield wall.
Yeah, they had a good swing on it. Just caught a little bit of it.
Brian Parker Jr. working against Adams with a 2-2 count. Pitch and swung on and miss on the high and away fastball, and that is the first out of the top of the fourth.
Yeah, those are such tough pitches to lay off of. Got that ball coming in right in the zone swing path. You think you can catch up to it, but when you have that much on it, it's really tough to catch up to.
That'll send Nolan Hunter Jr. right behind him up to bat in the right-handed batter's box facing the lefty Adams. First pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball.
Yeah, Nolan's had some trouble at bat to start the season off, so I'd love to see him to get hot here, swinging the bat for his team.
Did walk his last time up in the second. Next pitch is in there for a called strike at the knees. Count runs 0-2. Hunt quickly goes back into the batter's box, trying to get Adams maybe off his tempo. 0-2. Swing, that's a fly ball to right field, and that's the right fielder making the running catch in Tidwell, and that'll be out number 2.
Yeah, he did a good job to get to that one. I still like the fact that they're swinging the bat, wanting to put the ball in play.
If that ball sliced just a bit more, that probably would have been more trouble for Tidwell. He had to make the running catch on that liner.
Yeah, and like you said, with the wind kind of not able to make up its mind at times, made a good play on the ball there to get the second out for the Porter Spartans.
Austin Taylor now steps in, the right fielder tonight for Huntsville. Struck up his last time up back in the second inning. First pitch. Just outside for ball 1.
And catcher trying to frame it and hold it and encourage the umpire to think about it just a little bit.
Those moments always seem like it takes a long time. It's like, what's the call? 1-0. That one's in there for a strike this time around, 1-1. Two outs at the top of the fourth. Austin Taylor trying to work something out of this. Swung on and missed on the fastball. Count now goes in Adams' favor, 1-2.
Yeah, tough to catch up to that one. Still like the swing that Taylor's put on it. Love for him to make contact with it and send it down that third baseline.
1-2. Taylor swings and misses, goes down on strikes for the second time in a row. And that'll do it for the Hornets as they go 3 up and 3 down. Bottom of the fourth inning underway as we are halfway home here in Porter High School. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, you're listening to Huntsville Hornet Baseball on KSAM Sports.
And am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Back here at Porter High School, Huntsville Hornets down 1-0. Durham's back out there to work this bottom of the fourth inning. BJ, Luke's looked pretty good out there, but what does he have to do to keep it just with the 1 run?
Man, he's just got to keep hitting his spots and trust his catcher. Because the places that he's throwing them are down and away. They're the top end of the zone, low end of the zone. But when you play that game, top of the zone, low end of the zone, especially with this deep, foul territory behind the catchers, behind home plate, you just got to be sure to hit your spots. But you keep playing that game, and you can hold these guys at bay.
Medina, the DH at the bat, as that first pitch is in there for a strike, hitting a spot there. 0-1. Medina did come up in the last inning, but Josh Evans Pickens was picked off at first by Durham, and now he gets a fresh at bat, but he starts 0-1. Pitch low for ball 1.
Yeah, it was a great pickoff move by Luke there to end that bottom of the third. Could have probably had another one earlier, but was a missed call.
1-1 pitch is swung on and missed. Dirty breaking ball to the dirt.
Yeah.
Count runs to 1-2.
Again, he's got to trust that. When no one on, that's an easy pitch to trust, right? Because if the ball gets by, nobody hurt. But it's when there's runners on to still trust that pitch and to trust your catcher to stop it.
1-2. In the dirt, low and away for ball 2. And it's good reps, though, as well for Nieto. Again, only a freshman, the only freshman on this roster. It's good for him to get some in-game reps to be able to block, to see if he can block that ball. 2-2, as that curveball is just a bit high for ball 3. Full count now.
Yeah, he was wanting that one. I sure looked like he got the top of that strike zone, falling right in there, but working a full count here.
Christopher Gonzalez is on deck for the Spartans. Full count pitch.
Oh,
Swing
nice
and a
pitch.
miss. Got him on the breaking pitch, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, they are having trouble seeing that pitch. That's the strikeout pitch. Either they're watching it go by, or they are swinging and missing, swinging over it. That's a good pitch there by Luke. Man, I'm excited to see what else he's got, especially to start off this district play for the Hornets.
Christopher Gonzalez now steps in. First pitch. Fastball's in there for a strike. Good frame job by Nieto, the freshman, again, 0-1.
Yeah, I like the pitch array here that Luke is coming up with a good Porter offense.
0-1. Fastball again, and that's swung on and fouled.
It didn't go out over the fence in foul territory because it's massive out there.
Gonzalez way too early on that fastball. Durham works, 0-2 in the dirt. Nieto gets it, 1-2.
That's a big, 0-2 count. Yeah, you want to throw it out of the zone. See if you can get a chase there. Been pitching well all night.
1-2, that curveball is high for ball 2.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. It's 2-2. You're ahead in the count. You got some pitches to work with, especially they haven't been able to hit it well. So some of the off-speed stuff. So might as well come back with it.
Durham 2-2. Called strike 3 on the breaking ball. Second strikeout in a row for Durham as Gonzalez is sat down looking.
Yeah, you got the coach for Porter just staring at some of his team down as they're walking back to the dugout saying, you going to hit it? You going to put the bat on the ball? Man, that's a tough task going against Luke Durham today, moving it all around the strike zone, keeping him off balance.
They'll send Victor Fortuna up to the plate for the Spartans. Durham works. First pitch. Curveball in there for a strike, 0-1. He's really locating that curveball tonight, like you said.
Yeah, and you just got slumped heads up there at the bat, looking at it as it goes by. And again, you got a stare by your third base coach.
Fastball runs just a bit too much inside, 1-1. There's that movement you were talking about, showed right there on that pitch.
Yeah. Yeah, left, right, up, down. You just don't want it to go over the meat of the plate.
1-1. Almost looked like Fortuna almost gotten hit by that one. Just a bit high inside, 2-1.
Yeah, keep them off. You challenge them a little bit inside. You don't want to keep letting them see the same pitch and over for them to time it.
2-1 is high for ball 3. On deck is Dustin Atkinson for the Porter Spartans. We're at the bottom of the fourth, 3-1 count, 2 outs. Durham looking to work his way out of this one. 3-1, called strike on the fastball, full count.
Great location, low and away there by Luke. Now here everything's opened up. You got this. He could sneak a fastball by, come with some of the breaking stuff.
Full count
Got the
pitch is
fastball.
just
Oh.
inside for ball 4, and Fortuna will head on the first on the full count walk.
Yep. Right there, tried to sneak that fastball by, just missed it on the inside. Noah's asking him, trying to make sure maybe having a pitching change here.
Yeah, it looks like that will do it for Durham's night, as head coach Justin Jennings is going out there. Let's see if there is going to be a pitching change. Looks like it's just a conversation, actually. So as Aaron Gilliam will now pinch run for Fortuna.
Yep, looks like they're just having a discussion.
You know, I mean, if you got that breaking pitch working for you, I mean, that fastball just looks a bit like foreign to these batters.
Yeah, he's at 74 pitches right now for 3 2/3 innings. I would imagine coach is coming out there saying, "Hey, get this guy out. This is the last, maybe the last inning for him. Just wanting him to complete, get 4 innings under his belt." Telling defense, you know, control yourselves, make the play. If you get a weak ground ball, make the play. Get the play at second. Just trying to calm his pitcher down.
It's going to be a pinch hitter for the Porter Spartans. It's going to be Nathaniel McDonald, the senior outfielder, coming in for Dustin Atkinson. Runner on first with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Durham trying to work his way out of this one. First pitch is high for ball 1.
Yeah, so this is the first time McDonald's seen some of these pitches, so Luke has the advantage here.
1-0 rather, as that pitch is high for ball 2.
Got a guy coming cold off the bench, and you've had the ball moving, working, so you want to kind of stick with what's got you here to a 1-0, just behind by just 1 run here in the bottom of the 4th.
2-0. Swing and a miss. Got him on the high fastball, 2-1.
Yeah, good challenge upstairs there by Luke. Not worried about that runner at first. You just wanted to come get this guy right here at the plate.
Swung on. That's foul. Count evens up to 2-2 now.
Yeah, way to come back and fight back on that one to even that count up.
Big spot right here for the senior in Durham. Trying to work his way out of this one. 2-2 with 2 outs. Runner on first. Bottom of the 4th. Pickoff attempt to first is not in time.
I like it, though. Keeping them off balance, too, on the base path. Already thrown 1 runner out on a pickoff attempt. Got to make him think that he can do it again.
Durham working quickly right here. 1-2-2. Just a bit inside. Count runs full for McDonald. On deck is going to be Austin Roper for the Spartans.
Yeah, the scoreboard has it 2-2, but you're right. It is a full count.
Full count pitch. That's high for ball 4. Runners will now be on first and second. Don't see any. I see head coach Justin Jennings directing his infielders a bit.
Yeah.
Austin Roper will now step in. He struck out his last time up back in the 2nd.
Yeah, your McDonald came in and just did what you wanted to do, get on base, trying to hand it down to the next guy for Porter. Roper's wanting to give it back over to first to the leadoff batter.
Durham looks back at second. First pitch. Swing and a miss. He definitely went on that one. A sword. 0-1.
Yeah, you didn't really need an umpire at first to tell you that was a swing. It was an off-balance, ugly-looking swing. But
he must have been sitting fastball on that one, and that pitch just broke away. 0-1. Outside for ball 1.
Challenging him out there. Coming back to it. 1-1.
Runner on second is Gilliam after Fortuna walked. Pitch. In there for a strike. 1-2.
Great location, low and away to get ahead in the count. That was a really good spot that he hit.
1-2 count, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th, runners on first and second. Durham looks back at second. 1-2, swing. That's a fly ball to center field. Molness is on it. He calls off Taylor, and he makes the catch. After getting the first 2 outs on strikeouts, Durham walked batters back-to-back, but able to work out of the jam to head to the top of the 5th inning here in Porter at Porter High School. Top of the 5th, again, coming your way next here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Top of the 5th inning about to get underway for Huntsville Hornets against the Porter Spartans. Huntsville still only down 1-0, so it's still well in striking distance.
Absolutely,
BJ.
yeah. This, if you would have said coming into this game, heading into the top of the 5th, you're only chasing one, you take it, right?
Adams out there, back to work. First pitch is in there for a ball against.
I believe that's Collin Sanders.
Yes, that's Collin Sanders out there for the Hornets. 1-2. Swing and a miss. I was reading the scoreboard, actually. It's 1-1.
Yeah, they're struggling a little bit with it.
It's all right. They'll catch up, like you said, or they'll figure it out.
Collin struck out swinging last time. He's coming up there still swinging. I like it.
Pitch, swing. That's foul. Straight to the netting right over us. Count runs to 1-2.
Yeah, I feel like he's getting his timing down on it. Behind in the count, so you got to protect the plate just a little bit.
Again, Sanders struck out his last time up, like you said, BJ, back in the 2nd. He works with the 1-2 count against Adams. Pitch, swing, and that's going to go foul once again to the netting. Count still remains 1-2.
Yeah, putting a good swing on it. I like it.
Does your mindset change from the beginning if you struck out your first time up, or you keep the same approach?
At times, it just depends on who's on the mound. If you do have the same pitcher up there, try to keep the same approach that you had before.
Adams pitch, swing and a miss, breaking pitch in the dirt. Fortuna applies the tag, and that'll be the first out of the top of the 5th.
Yeah, you haven't seen much of the softer stuff, slower stuff coming from Adams. That kind of maybe surprised him just a little bit.
Luke Durham now steps in, grounded out to third, his last time up back in the 2nd.
Yeah, I'd love for Luke to wake up a little bit here offensively.
Pitch, swing and a miss on the fastball, 0-1.
Such a great kid, another great kid for these Hornets. All these boys, they just do a great job cheering for each other.
0-1. Swing and a miss once again on the fastball. Had a bit of movement on it as well. 0-2.
He's pitching a really great game, though, right now.
Both pitchers are. Both pitchers are pitching really good games out here to begin District 16 of 5A Region 2. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Went fishing down low and didn't catch anything as Durham sat down on strikes.
Yeah, he'd be the first one to tell you he's frustrated with himself on that one. 3 pitches, 3 swings. Not able to get the bat on the ball, but that won't happen throughout the year consistently for for Luke. He's going to find it, and when he finds it, it's going to deliver some hits.
Holden Langley back in the batter's box as that first pitch is outside for ball one. Struck out his last time up back in the third inning.
Yeah, you got 2 outs here. You're trying to get on base, try to get back to the top of your order. Maybe they can make something happen with 2 outs.
1-1 pitch is fouled straight back to the netting. 1-1. As Molness is on ball duty, I guess, for this inning.
He's been chasing him down back there.
1-1. That pitch is high for ball 2. That was that same exact pitch that Langley fouled off, but he laid off of it this time.
Yeah, he's able to lay off of it. 2-1, get ahead in the count here. May see another one of those coming at him.
Adams pitches 2-1. Swing. That's a fly ball to right field. That is Tidwell on in. He'll make the catch for the third and final out at the top of the 5th. Hornets go down 3 up and 3 down once again. We now head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Still got a long way to go, folks, but Huntsville are starting to run out of time. You're listening to Huntsville Hornet Baseball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. We'll be back for the bottom of the 5th inning in just a few moments.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Bottom of the 5th inning about to get underway here in Porter, Texas. Durham's back out there to work this bottom of the 5th. Porter up 1-0. Let's see if Luke can keep it to where it is once again. He started off that last inning strong with 2 straight strikeouts, but walked 2 straight, but was able to get the last guy out.
Absolutely. So far, he's got throwing 46 total strikes and only 2 hits so far and 1 earned run. And 4 walks. So it's having a really good evening to kick off this district play.
First pitch to Peyton Evans Pickens is fouled. I'll go over the netting. Hopefully no one gets hit. Oh, we're all good. Hits the concrete. Count runs to 0-1. Peyton Evans Pickens hitting an RBI single to score Porter's first run of the night back in the 3rd. Shows bunt, and now it'll be a foul ball as that hits Evans Pickens. Count runs 0-2.
They got that one that time. It's the batter coming out of the batter's box.
Kind of interesting that he's bunting in this kind of situation. He's probably going to try to use his speed to just catch the infield off guard.
Yeah, he did. And you had the third baser. You had Jackson charging there, or Collin charging on that one.
0-2 pitch is fouled. Slap foul over the Huntsville dugout along the right field line. Count still runs 0-2.
Coming up there ready to hack at it. Luke keeping out of the middle of the strike zone, though.
0-2. Pitch is outside, high and away for ball 1.
I like that pitch. 0-2 count. Try to go off the plate a little bit.
One, 2 with no outs. In the dirt for ball 2. Count evens up for Peyton Evans Pickens. Next pitch is in the dirt. Peyton able to hold up on his swing. Count runs full at 3-2.
Yeah, he almost offered at it, but he was able to hold up.
On deck is James Tidwell. Pitch is swung on as a bit of a pop-up. That's going to be under it is Langley. He'll make the catch at short. Out number 1. Jammed him up on that,
yeah, he did.
On that high fastball.
Jammed him. Got it over there for shortstop. Was able to get under it. Langley able to get under it. It was a really good pitch, especially for a 3-2 count. Coming back at him.
James Tidwell now steps in. 0 for 2 on the night, grounded out to short his first time up back in the first inning, and then flew out to right field back in the third. Pitch, swing, that's a fly ball to center field. Molness is back, but he gets under it as he tracks it and makes the catch for out number 2, and that's a quick out number 2 for Durham.
Yeah, played it well. You like to see that. Cooper out there, or ball went pretty high, but he was able to get under it and play it perfectly. Get a second out for his pitcher.
And Coach Jennings said that this is one of the best defensive teams he's ever coached.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they are, and it's the little things that if they can just keep from making the small errors.
First pitch from Durham to Adams, the pitcher, is in there for a strike fastball on the inside part of the plate. Count runs 0-1 with 2 outs.
That's what's plagued them in years past, is making some of those easy plays.
0-1 is high and away. Count evens up.
And just, kind of calming down, settling down on some of those plays. That's why we're at a 1-0 game here, because they've tightened up their defense.
0-1, one rather is swung on ground ball. Parker Jr. misplays
good
it.
throw. That was a
throws
good
on the
recovery.
First, and Durham steps on the bag for the third out. Durham had to hurry and catch up and get to first on that play as Adams showed off a bit of speed. But Parker Jr. able to throw it on to Durham at first for out number 3. Quick 3 outs, 3 up and 3 down for the Porter Spartans. We now head to the top of the 6th. Huntsville Hornets up to bat. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, you're listening to Huntsville Hornet Baseball, powered by KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Top of the order, due up for the Hornets for the top of the 6th. Porter Spartans still up 1-0, but Durham throwing a masterpiece of a ball game in Porter on the road, giving this offense a chance.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is what you want to be able to see. You want your top of the lineup up late innings in this game. You're just chasing 1. You got Doris up to bat, one of your highest batting averages up there. You got Cooper to follow up, and so this is where you want to strike right here.
Gage Doris up to bat. First pitch is outside corner for a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, that's a good take. You want to definitely make him start this top of the 6th working for it.
Doris is 0 for 2 on the night. 0-1 pitch is swung on and fouled. Looked like a slider that ran inside Doris. Count runs 0-2. Doris struck out his first time up back in the first and flew out to right field on a good swing back in the 3rd inning. 0-2 from Adams. And Doris able to hold up on that pitch, as that one was really hard to hold up on. Count runs 1-2.
That was a really good take on that one, especially with 2 strikes on you. That's a really tough take, but great eye.
Adams looking to get to Doris. 1-2 is swung. That's a ground ball to second. And that is handled by Atkinson. Throw on the first is just in time for out number 1.
Yeah, he really had to work for it there, because McDonald had to come up throwing because Doris was getting down that first base line.
Cooper now back in the batter's box. looking to turn his luck on. I mean, he's having a good night, 1 for 2. He struck out looking back in the first, singled back in the third, got Huntsville's first hit as that first pitch is swung on. That's a fly ball to right field. Back on it is Tidwell, back at the wall, and he'll make the catch, backpedaling.
That was a great swing on it by Cooper. Going opposite field, sent him pretty far back there, probably a couple of steps away from the fence.
They're really making Tidwell work tonight.
They are, and yeah, he's had a lot of fly balls coming his way out there at Tidwell.
They'll send Jackson Batten up to bat for the Hornets. Lefty against lefty with 2 outs at the top of the 6th. Pitch in there for a strike. A little bit of breaking ball. 0-1.
Yeah, Cooper had his grand slam against Crandall their last game. I was hoping maybe he'd put a good swing on it. Almost got that one out of here.
0-1 is swung on and missed. Another breaking pitch. 0-2.
Yeah, Jackson helped him out just a little bit on that one. Having a 1 strike on him, not wanting to go down 0-2, at least by looking at it go by. Unable to catch up with that one low in the zone.
Adams works. 0-2. Swing. That's a ground ball to short. That's on to Roper. Throw on to first is just in time by half a step. And that's 3 up and 3 down again for the Hornets. Bottom of the 6th inning now coming up next here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back here in Port Texas, bottom of the 6th inning about to get underway. BJ Luke is back out there.
Yeah, he's back out there. He's sitting at 95 pitches. I don't think he's going to have a long leash coming out here for the bottom of the 6th. If he can have another quick inning, that's exactly what you want to see. But I don't think you get anybody on the bases, and I think you're going to see somebody else coming in.
Josh Evans Pickens will lead off. 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up for the Spartans. First pitch. Curveball in there for a strike 0-1. That pitch has really worked for Durham tonight.
No, it has. It's just kept him guessing all night. Again, you can see the third base coach just kind of staring his players down as they're watching it go by.
0-1 pitch is outside for ball 1. I mean, I never played high school ball, but I bet that's pretty scary. When you're a player, like, oh no, 1-1 is low for ball 2.
Yeah, anytime your coach is staring you down, talking to you, and you are not able to make it happen.
2-1. Swung on. That's a ground ball foul down the left field line. The count runs even at 2-2.
Yeah, he sat back on that one. May have been waiting for that one. Just got around it a little early.
I do hear some glove mashing. I guess someone is warming up currently.
Yeah.
2-2. That curveball is low and outside for ball 3. Full count now.
Yeah, I'm trying to see who they may have warming up down there.
From my sources, it is Colton Gilbert, as our good friend Colton Foster of the Huntsville Item has just told me. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on the break-in pitch. That is now 6 strikeouts tonight for Durham. 1 out.
What a great pitch, man. He has been locating that one perfect all night long, keeping these guys guessing, off balance. The reason why you're staring at a 1-0, just a 1-0 game here at the bottom of the 6th is because Luke Durham is on the mound.
Medina, the DH, back up to work. First pitch is low and away for ball 1. Medina thought about swinging but pulled back just in time. (1-0). Fly balls go foul down the right field line. Count evens up 1-1.
Yeah, and there's only 2 or 3 balls that I can think of that have really been squared up. For the most part, he's not let them get the bat to the meat of the bat to the ball. So
1-1. In there for a called strike with the fastball, 1-2. I mean, for your first start in district play, you got to feel really good if you're head coach Justin Jennings.
Yeah, you really do. You like what you're seeing right now.
1-2 pitch is a ground ball back to Durham. Is going to get through for a base hit. Medina will reach first on Porter's only second hit. Third hit rather of the night, and head coach Justin Jennings is now going out there.
That's going to be it for him tonight.
Durham hands the ball to head coach Justin Jennings, but you got to really hand it to the senior, going 5 in the 3rd innings. He's responsible for the runner on first, only so far given up 1 earned run for the Hornets, and now Colton Gilbert will head on out to the mound. We're going to go ahead and step aside. When we come back, we'll have more information on Huntsville's new pitcher. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
New pitcher for the bottom of the 6th inning with 1 out. New pitcher will be number 20, the right-hander, Colton Gilbert, this sophomore, also plays infield.
Yeah, your numbers for Luke there, 5 1/3 innings pitched. Total number of pitches, 105, 46 balls, 59 total strikes, 3 hits, only 1 earned run on the day, on the evening, with 4 walks and 6 strikeouts. With an ERA of a 1.31 for the day. So not a bad outing at all for Luke.
I mean, it's 1 run against an offense like Porter that put up 11 runs on the Hornets last year in the season opener. And in starting district play on the road against Porter, I mean, all in all, really good outing for Luke.
Good start. It's not over. You still want the win. You're hunting the win. But right now you like what you see out of Luke.
Gonzalez is up to bat. First pitch swung on and missed, 0-1.
Yeah, Gilbert's kind of seen what's been happening, unfolding and before him, so he can have a plan of attack too.
Gilbert looking at first pitch, outside and high for ball 1.
Yeah, trying to work that same pitch to kind of fall down into the zone. That one stayed pretty high and outside though.
Gonzalez 0 for 2 tonight. Struck out swinging in the 2nd, struck out looking back in the 4th. 1-1.
Almost.
Low and away. Almost had Gonzalez biting on that breaking pitch, 2-1.
Yeah, they've been looking at it all night to see another one, another Hornet pitcher kind of throwing some of the same stuff.
Good location, though. You can try to get a ground ball, get a double play right here. 2-1. And that fastball is in there for a strike. Count evens up 2-2 for Gilbert.
That was a good job by Nieto framing it right there. Low strike called, but it was a good frame and good hold there by Nieto.
Again, only a freshman. Runner on first, 2-2.
Oh, good pitch.
Called strike 3. Breaking pitch dives back into the zone. It started high.
You got the hands in the pocket by the coach. Man, he's got the 1-0 lead, but man, I feel like he's gonna have a chat with his boys after this game's over. They may be going to the batting cage.
Or probably running polls.
Something. He is not happy.
Nathaniel McDonald is back up to bat for the Spartans. First pitch is high for ball 1 with 2 outs. Gilbert looking to keep the runner at first in Fortuna. Hit a single off of Durham that knocked Durham out of the game. 1-1, 1-0 rather. It is now 1-1 as that fastball's in there for a strike. I spoke that into existence. But, and
we'll take it.
We'll take it for sure.
Let's speak a 2-3-run top of the 7th into existence. That would be great.
All right, let's see what he can do. But first, gotta get out of this one. 1-1 pitch, just a bit outside for ball 2.
I did call one ball game last year that the comeback, and we had a comeback last year. It was pretty cool.
Hey, I love
the bottom of the 7th inning comeback, and it was a blast.
I love me some come from behind victories. Saw a lot of it up in Sam Houston. Now here with Huntsville, I'm hoping to see one here tonight. 2-1 pitch is grounded foul past the Spartan head coach Ralph. County was up 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2 count, 2 outs. Gilbert's done a great job challenging these batters too.
That is Fortuna that's actually up to bat. It's Gonzalez that's on first. Walked his last time up back in the 4th. 2-2.
Good pitch.
Called strike 3 on the outside corner. And Gilbert able to come in and clean up the inning to leave the runner at first stranded. But the Huntsville Hornets still got some work to do as we head to the top of the 6th. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, you're listening and watching Huntsville Hornet Baseball.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Top of the 7th about to get underway here in Porter, Texas. Huntsville still got some work to do, down 1-0. They have their 4, 5, and 6 hitters coming up against a new pitcher, number 21, the senior right-handed pitcher, Collin Carney.
Yeah, numbers on Zane Adams, sorry. 6 innings pitched, total number of pitches, 89. Total balls, 27. Total strikes, 62. Only 1 hit against him, no earned runs, 1 walk. He had 11 strikeouts though against the Hornets, and no scouts left in the stands.
Yeah, they all left.
I think most of them left.
Adams threw a pretty good game.
Yeah,
he going 6 shutout innings, only giving up
the one hit.
Yep, one hit.
Got a 1-hitter going on right there, and that's by Cooper. So,
but you got a new pitcher now. If you're Huntsville, what's going through your minds as you're walking up to the plate?
Man, you just got a new lefty, so now righty. So you're coming from the other side of the mound there. Basically, you got 1 inning. You got this inning. This is it, right? You got to do something right here to make some noise, get some, Brian Parker Jr. just trying to get on base. That's all he's trying to do. Whether get hit by a pitch, whether get a walk, you're just wanting to get on because you want to get that tying run in. So
Fortuna is now going out there to talk to Carney. Again, it's the 4, 5, and 6 hitters coming up. It's Parker Jr. that will start out. Struck out his last time up back in the 4th.
I would make him work for it. I would make him make sure he can throw strikes first. Would be my approach to this one, because if you can do anything you can to get on, see if you can come into the game and make him work for it.
Home plate umpire says play ball. First pitch from Carney, top of the 7th, is inside for ball 1. That nearly hit Parker Jr. on the knees.
Any way you can get on the base. That's a good take. I would imagine he's going to take again. I think he's going to take till he gets a strike.
1-0 rather.
I could be
That's
wrong.
going to be now 1-1.
Foul it off. I like the approach, though. I don't mind being wrong, especially when these kids are aggressive. Because that was one of the things that Coach said. I want them to be aggressive. So
next pitch is inside and low, 2-1.
That's the thing. Be aggressive on the pitches that you can handle. Lay off the pitches that are out of the strike zone.
Again, if you're just joining us, you're watching Huntsville Hornet Baseball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. 2-1 pitch is in there for a called strike on the high and away outside corner, 2-2. Again, Collin, Neill alongside my broadcast partner, BJ McMichael. Huntsville are down 1-0 against the Porter Spartans in the top of the 7th inning. 2-2. Swing, that's a ground ball. It's a chopper
over
to Atkinson. Throws on the first for the first out of the top of the 7th.
Man, I was hoping it would take one of those kind of weird bounces it took earlier in the game. Get Brian Parker Jr. on, but no luck on that one.
That will send the starting second baseman tonight for the Hornets in third base, rather. Wait, nope, I got it right. Nolan Hunt.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused because the wind keeps on blowing away my scorebook.
You're starting to get towards the bottom of this lineup. It's going to have to be up to these guys to get on and score.
First pitch is a pop-up on the infield. Carney, nope, it's Fortuna calling him off.
Oh,
and he'll drop it. It is a fair ball.
That's fair. He's on base.
No, it's a foul ball.
Oh.
I guess the defender.
It looked like.
As the head coach for Porter is yelling at his players.
Yeah. It looked like he touched that in fair territory.
Yeah, if it's a fair ball in that situation, that the home plate umpire determines that the players on the infield, which is Porter, would touch the ball in fair territory, but they let it roll foul and then touched it and then ruled it foul.
Yep. Yeah, the coach for Porter was saying that the batter got in the way of that one.
Pitch. Swing, that's a ground ball. It's a slow roller to third. Hunt is going to be safe. The ball rolls away. He's now going to try to head on to second in scoring position. He slides in, and he will. Gonzalez throw to first was wild. And now we got a runner in scoring position now with one out at the top of the 7th for the Hornets.
Yeah, that was a great heads-up play there.
Great heads-up play.
Bad throw over, getting the ball in play, advancing to second, one out. You got the tying run sitting there at second.
Pinch runner for the Hornets coming in for Hunt will be number 5, Miles Howell, the senior outfielder. Austin Taylor now steps in. 0 for 2 tonight, struck out both times at the plate. Howell leads off a second. Carney looking back. First pitch. In there for a called strike on the low outside corner, 0-1. The third baseman in Gonzalez is really hugging that third baseline. Doesn't want anything to get by him, but he leaves that hole between short and third wide open. Time is called as Carney was taking his time.
Was that first one a swinging strike or a called strike?
It was a called strike on the outside corner. Got to keep it up, huh?
Just try to keep it up. keep all the stats in here.
Sanders is on deck for the Hornets, and Carney will now look back at Howell at second. He's not in time. You got to be really careful, though. If you make just a slight bit of move to home plate and then turn to second, it'll be a balk, and that would have put Howell at third, but no balk on that one. Carney's pitch to Taylor. That one's low for ball 1, 1-1.
There we go. I like it. Just causing some havoc out there.
Runner on second again is Howell after Hunt reached to second on a throwing error.
Yeah, Howell's just wanting anything to the outfield, and he's scoring.
1-1 pitch is in there for a called strike. A breaking pitch from Carney. Count runs 1-2.
Yeah, Taylor's just got to choke up. Got to protect the plate here with the 1-2 count. You got anything, it's wide open for the pitcher. He can go off the plate, out of the strike zone to get you to chase.
1-2 pitch. Swing and miss. Ball goes in the dirt. Tag is applied by 4-2, and that is the second out of the top of the 7th. And Collin Sanders now steps in as the Hornets' last hope.
All right, Collin. Right here. Love for this kid right here to come through. Get a base hit to sneak through. Holding the runner on there at second. Opens up the short in between short and third.
Sanders has struck out in all 3 play appearances tonight. Looking to change that right here. Carney, and as time is now going to be called, looks like Sanders is the one calling time. Carney is really worrying about that runner on second and Howell.
Yeah, he is. I mean, that's ball game right there if they can keep them on the base path, if they can get this third out. So
Sanders working against the righty and Carney. First pitch. Swing. That's a fly ball to right center field. Tidwell is running in on it, and he will make
it. Missed it. He missed it.
It rolled to the wall, and the game is tied. Sanders is heading to third. He slides in, and he is saved.
I like that.
Ball game is now tied.
Way to put the bat on the ball. Collin Sanders, you do that, and you make good things happen. Right fielder's been busy all night. Wasn't able to catch up to that one. Rolls to the wall. Sanders is at third, and you just tied up this ball game. Way to go, young man.
Whew. I believe that should be officially scored as a triple, as Tidwell had to make a tough play to make the catch. He kept running all the way back. I don't know if it hit his glove or not.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a triple in that one. that he put it in that position, in that place, put the bat on the ball, sent it out there. Now you got a pass ball, puts you up by 1 on this one.
Colton Gilbert up for the first time tonight. First pitch is a fly ball to left field. Back on it is Peyton Evans-Pickens. He gets under it. No, that's going to drop. It's going to drop, and the Hornets take the lead. Gilbert is now sliding into second, and the Hornets take the lead. Down 2 outs.
Wow, what a play. They're just discouraged out there. You've got this left fielder that's just beside himself out there, and man.
The Evans-Pickens brothers, it looked like at first Peyton Evans-Pickens was going to make the catch, but his brother Josh came in, and it looks like Peyton backed off at the last second, and Josh couldn't make the catch.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
And now Schweitzer coming up to pinch hit. Add to this lead. Why not?
Gilbert went all the way. That was... Man,
yeah, it was Sanders coming in to score. Gilbert going to second.
Yeah, that was Gilbert that went on to second. How would you score that?
That was an error. I would say no, left. They misplayed. They came in front of each other and misplayed it, but we will absolutely take it.
Nathan Schweitzer up to bat for the first time tonight. First pitch is way high and away, almost went to the backstop. Count runs 1-0. Oh, the Huntsville crowd's now getting into it. Love it. Again, the score is 2-1 now. Runner on second.
Yeah, I'd love for, this kid is such a good kid right here. I'd love for him to get a base knock right here.
Schweitzer, the singer, waits, and that pitch is high and up, swung on and miss as well, 1-1.
This is one of those kids that just works hard in everything that he does. Great big brother to his son, brother Matthew Schweitzer. Just would love to see something big happen for him.
1-1 is outside for ball 2. You know, head coach Justin Jennings wants to wave Gilbert around third right here.
Oh, he wants to flail those arms and send them exactly. And you got the third baseman hugging the bag there, so you do have an opening right there between third and short.
Carney working, looks back at second at Gilbert. Pitch. Swing and a miss. High fastball blows right by Schweitzer.
Yeah, it's a good swing on it. It was high strike coming in. Had a good look at it. Put a good swing on it. Just swung just underneath it.
Deep breath from Carney. 2-2. Swing.
Got
a ground
got
ball.
a piece of it.
It's a 1-2 rather.
Yeah, that was a defensive swing right there. Great defensive swing just to try to keep it, get another look.
And that really gets under a pitcher's skin, like, oh, how'd you foul that off?
It does. You think you make the perfect pitch, and then he gets a bat on it to extend the at-bat. So great job by Nathan here. Come on, young man, get you a hit through there.
Schweitzer waiting on the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, but not before the Huntsville Hornets get 2 runs to take the lead at the top of the 7th. It is now Porter that has to do the job of coming back from 1 run as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Don't go away, folks. It is coming your way in just a few moments. You're listening to Huntsville Hornet Baseball here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Bottom of the 7th inning now, after the Hornets came back down 1-0. Now they look to complete the comeback.
Yeah, these guys are excited out there, man. They deservedly so. Let's finish this game up and get the first win, get a 1-0 district win here.
Gilbert is back out there to work. First pitch, swing, that's a ground ball. Diving stop there by Langley at short, but it will be a tough play anyway. And it is a leadoff hit here for the Spartans with Atkinson.
Yeah, he just went up there with one thing in mind. He was going to get out there and get that ball in play, and he did. Ground ball. Good stop there by Langley, though, to keep it in the infield and to keep the runner there at first. That's a big deal. The runner at first is a tying run. You want to keep him as close as you can.
They'll send Roper to the plate as that first pitch to him is high for ball 1. Not the end of the world. Ground ball gives you a potential double play.
Yeah.
Colton Gilbert came on in the last inning with 1 out, able to work cleanly, 2 straight, retired. Shows bunt, that'll roll foul. Count evens up to 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1, nobody hurt here. You do have a runner on first. They're probably going to be looking to get him to swipe a bag here in a moment, so you want to keep him close. But ground ball anywhere in the infield, you do have your third baseman playing up, expecting a bunt to move over.
1-1 from Gilbert.
Called
strike, breaking pitch,
man.
just dives back into the zone from the heavens. 1-2.
Golly, that was such a good pitch. And then you set up 2 strikes, take the bunt out of play in this. Now he's got to be swinging away, and you're ahead in the count.
1-2 pitch from Gilbert. Swing, that's a ground ball to Sanders on third. Throws on the second for
go.
1. On
That's
the
okay.
first is not in
one.
time.
That's all right. That's great. Great play there to get the lead runner at second. Way to stay with the ball there by Collin Sanders and get the sure out at second. And you might as well, you try to get it over there first, but that's just steady play right there. You want that out. And Collin made a great play on that one.
He took his time, too. He didn't rush it. He just like, okay, just got to get the out at second. That's the one I have to worry about. If you get that lead runner, keep a runner just on first. Makes Gilbert's job a lot easier with the 1 out now. In the bottom of the 7th. Pitch. Breaking pitch is low for ball 1. At the bat is Peyton Evans-Pickens. Pitch is a fly ball to popped up. Nieto got his eyes on it. Can he make the play? Yes, he can! And that is the second out of the bottom of the 7th. The freshman making a big play right there.
Man, what? You had to look up. You had to find the ball moving away from you over the head. Oh, man, what a great play
what
by
a
the
great
freshman.
play. Wow. That will send, I believe that is still James Tidwell, and yes, it is, with 2 outs now. There's still a runner on first in Roper, who reached on a ground out on a fielder's choice to third. Pitch. Called strike there to begin the at-bat. Nice breaking pitch once again, 0-1.
Man, these guys, you can tell, their heart's racing out there. Got an 0-1 count. Runner on first.
0-1. Another breaking pitch, and it's just high. Wow.
He's been given that all night long, a strike, and then he did not call it.
Looks like he's working with a bit of a tighter zone this time around with 2 outs. It's 1-1 now. Pitch.
Oh,
Swing,
got him swinging foul ball.
Great, another
There we
great
go.
breaking pitch.
Hey, you got a 1-2 count. You're ahead of the count right here.
Porter is now down to their last strike. They were up 1-0 for the majority of the ball game, and the Hornets came back with a 2-run top of the 7th off of a triple from Collin Sanders and an error between the Evans-Pickens brothers in left center field. Gilbert works. 1-2.
Got it!
Oh! And that is how the Hornets begin district play with the win here in Porter, Texas.
Yes, sir. That's the way you come in here and shut them down. These guys showed they are ready for it. First game in district play. You're down 1 run. You come back in the top of the 7th. I think we called it. I think we called that one. Top of the 7th. Shock these guys just a little bit. I know the coach is going to have some talking to them. Man, these guys showed something to us. What about the play from these guys?
What a great ball game this has been. The Hornets come back from a 1-run deficit. Don't go away, folks. The post-game show is coming up next. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports. The Hornets are victorious to begin district play. Wow. Great ball game.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, this is the Hornets Baseball postgame wrap-up with stats and analysis of tonight's game. Let's return to the field with Collin, Neill, BJ McMichael, and head coach Justin Jennings.
Well, that's not head coach Justin Jennings, but it is our player of the game tonight, Luke Durham. Luke, just your thoughts on the win tonight.
I was just proud of my team for getting that really good lefty off the mound and working with that righty and getting the win after just a rough couple 5 innings.
Yeah, you really worked up your pitch count tonight to start district play. What was going through your mind as the game went on?
Well, towards the beginning, I felt something felt wrong, and as the game went, I started getting more comfortable on the mound, and I felt like by the 5th inning, I finally had my groove in. So I'd like to work that to have my groove at the start of the game, but I'm proud of the outcome.
And how about your offense? I mean, it looked like y'all were having trouble those first 6 innings again against Adams. I mean, y'all know that Coach told me that y'all knew that he was getting scouts out here. And what is the process going through your mind? Like you got to shut that out of your head, and you're going up against this guy who's committed to an SEC school. What's going through y'all's mind when y'all are going up at bat against him?
I think my team's just thinking, there's nothing to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone expects him to win on the mound, but I'm just proud of them for battling and competing and putting balls hard in play and working to get him off the mound again and attacking that righty.
And your teammate Gilbert, you got out, you gave up a single, and that knocked you out of the ball game. And then Gilbert came in and cleaned it up for you. Your thoughts on that?
I'm really proud of him. A sophomore coming in a tough situation and getting the W, and even working with men on base and doing his job to get the win.
BJ, you got questions?
I'm just proud.
I'm
proud of him. He's good. I'm just proud of you, Luke, man. I've been watching you play for a long time. And, man, just tell us, hitting your spots in the strike zone, and you were going up, down, trying to jam them inside with the fastball, but then coming back with just off the plate, challenging them off the plate. What was your mindset when you're going through the setup there of the pitches?
I got to give that to my coach with the sequence of pitching. But I noticed a couple times I was having trouble leaving my fastball high, and I was glad he started working the curveball in with a 3-2 count instead of working the fastball because I had more confidence in that tonight, and it worked.
Well, one of the reasons you had confidence, you had a freshman catcher blocking them for you back
sir.
there. Tell us about that, man. That you could throw that in the dirt knowing that even with runners on, Noah's going to stop it. How did that help you as a pitcher?
Well, and I was talking to him before the game. I was telling him how there's a huge backstop, and he's got to really work, and I'm proud of him to have him back there and blocking balls, making sure there's nothing passing, and just working hard.
You just did a great job tonight. I'm proud of you. It's fun to watch you get out there and compete, and you guys, man, y'all earned this win tonight. Proud of you, Luke.
Appreciate it.
All right, Luke, I got no more questions for you, but well, I got one more actually. Is anyone you want to shout out there tonight? Maybe watching?
Just my family.
My family?
Yes, sir.
All right. Luke, go enjoy the win of your teammates, and congratulations out there.
Appreciate it.
All right. We're going to step aside for a bit. When we come back, we hope to get head coach Justin Jennings on the post-game show. BJ just really good out there. Luke did. Really great kid.
Oh, he's a great kid, super fantastic kid. And so it's been neat to watch him. Coach is excited about that over there.
Oh, yeah.
Not so much the coach for Porter, but, man, it's a great team. That's two really good teams out there that they're going to battle. They're going to battle even some more comes to district play.
Yeah, and then you said right here, I think we're about to get Coach Jennings here in just a moment, so we're going to keep it right here. You mentioned you asked him about freshman Nieto. I mean, it looked like they were talking about that backstop. I mean, we were talking about it before the game, but it's good that they had that communication that hey, you gotta be sure you block those balls. And Nieto did a good job tonight.
It's a senior pitching to a freshman. They haven't had much work together because you've got last time he was pitching in 8th grade or catching in 8th grade, and you got Luke just throwing it up there and knowing that no matter what happened. Either he's going to stop the ball and the framing work. But how about that foul ball that Nieto caught
Oh,
up
yeah.
with? Man, that was
big play.
That's a big part in the game. You got to catch it and you got to make that out. So Nieto making that out as a freshman, that was a big deal too. Okay.
All right. Well, we got head coach Justin Jennings out here on the post-game show. Coach, just talk about your guys tonight, the shots on the win.
Man, really proud of our kids tonight. We talked before the game, hey, if we're going to go down, we're going to go down with a fight. I told them before the game started that I pointed over in the bullpen at Luke when he was getting loose, and I said, that guy over there is going to give you a chance. And he did that tonight. He was really good. He's been really good his last 3 or 4 outings. He made one mistake tonight, and they capitalized on it and got a run there. But we had opportunities. We had guys in scoring position. It didn't go our way early on, but we just told them to keep fighting, keep battling, keep fighting. And they did that, and we put some balls in play hard there at the end. And, that's what we told them, that in situations like that, that's what it takes to beat guys like that. You need a drop third strike or, you need an error. You need somebody to throw it away to beat guys like that because you're not going to get many opportunities. And we just told them to keep pressing, push the envelope, be aggressive, whether it's on the base paths, in the box, whatever. And we did that, and it went our way. So super proud of our kids. Couldn't ask for anything more.
And I believe it was the 5th inning you went out there to talk to Luke. I thought for a second you were going to pull him, but you decided to trust him there. What were you telling him?
Well, he kind of lost his command a little bit there. And, he was getting tired. He was getting to the point in the game where, he's starting to have to use his lower half a little bit more, and he's getting tired. And when he gets tired, he loses his fastball command. And just told him, hey, man, you got to work hard out front. I asked him if he was okay. He said yes. He said he was fine. So just told him, hey, work hard out front, be better. You're going to start getting tired. You're just going to have to work your tail off and execute every pitch. And he did that, and he gave us a chance.
Yeah. And your freshman catcher, Nieto, he had in my opinion, a terrific game behind the plate. He blocked those pitches, and as you can see, you saw it out here when you first got out here, a big backstop. And just your thoughts on Nieto's defensive performance tonight.
Very good. He's been good for us all year. He's done a great job. It says a lot about him, to insert a freshman out there right from the get-go and then, come to an environment like this where you're facing a, Alabama commit that's, one of the best pitchers in the state of Texas. And, we put a guy out there that's a freshman who, he's a good player, obviously. But the best thing about him is he's a confident kid. He's got a lot of confidence in his ability. He's got a lot of confidence in himself, and he just goes out there and competes. You know, he's a good teammate. The kids have been really receptive to him. You know, anytime you got a freshman on varsity, you're unsure how that's going to, mix and whatnot. But it's been great. He has a lot of respect from his teammates because he just gets out there and works his tail off. He does exactly what you ask a catcher to do. And he did that tonight, and he was good for us. Breaking ball was good tonight. He was in the dirt quite a bit, and we didn't have any pass balls on breaking balls whatsoever tonight. So that was a positive for us, and he's done that for us all year.
Well, with 2 outs, Hunt reached on first. Then he moved on to second with the error. You put Howell out there to pinch run for him. And then Sanders hit that triple to right center field. And then that error on the next at-bat, that error as I believe it was Gilbert. Yes, it was Gilbert that hit that ball in the left center field, and the left and center fielder just couldn't decide who was going to get it. And what were you telling your guys before they went out there?
Well, we've told them for 2 weeks now. We've been in a lot of really tight games, a lot more through 2 weeks of the season than most people. And we keep telling them, we lost some one-run games, here of late, and we kept telling them, like, hey, this is going to prepare you for a district matchup where, you're facing 1s and 2s and every game is tight. And we knew, we felt good about being in those situations, and we knew that we could handle those situations. And, tonight we did. We handled it. Call it what you want for them. I don't know. I can't speak for them. But, we've been in some tight ball games, and, we've gotten it done, and we've been in some tight ball games and not gotten it done. But tonight, there was no panic. We knew what we had to do, and we did it, and run it out there in the 7th with a sophomore who has been a huge surprise for us, and he just goes out there and just competes his tail off and gets the job done.
BJ, you got quick? Right. Hey, Coach, enjoy the night. Any final thoughts before y'all head up back to Huntsville?
Nah, man, we're trying to take the next step.
Yep.
We just talked to Colton about we've had a playoff win last year and back-to-back playoff appearances, and we're trying to take the next step. Got a great group of young men, and got a lot of support in the community, and we're just going to try to go out and make them proud day in and day out.
All right, Coach. Well, enjoy the ride back to good old Huntsville, Texas. Again, your Hornets coming out victorious 2-1. Good job tonight, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
All right. That was head coach Justin Jennings as we get BJ hooked back up. And BJ, before we head on out back to Huntsville, Texas, your final thoughts?
Yeah, just a heck of a game, man. Coach said it all. Players said it all. Talking with some of the team, just kind of here in the background and seeing the smiles on their faces coming off. I think they believed in themselves the whole time. I think coming into this type of game, and you hear the chatter about going against a stud pitcher, and they're okay. They're okay with saying, "Man, that guy's got some good stuff," and coming saying, "We faced their 2 best pitchers," and what a start to the season to say, "Hey, we faced 2 of the best pitchers probably in our district, and we came back as a team to come back and win 2-1 in the top of the 7th and to hold the lead in the bottom of the 7th. It's just a great start all the way around. Every position, every player doing their part. The coaches making the right calls at the right time. Great. It's just a great way to start off district.
Yep, indeed. Final score: Huntsville Hornets victorious over the Porter Spartans 2-1, coming back from a 1-1 deficit after scoring 2 runs in the top of the 7th inning. Colton Gilbert gets the win. Kearney will receive the loss. Good game tonight. Close, but you come out victorious. Either way, a win is a win.
Absolutely, and just a great start moving forward for Huntsville baseball in 2023.
And that will do it here that was BJ Michael. I'm Collin Neill. Thank you again to our wonderful sponsors, Texpress Urgent Care, Northside Baptist Church, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and Affordable Plumbing Incorporated. Thank you all for sponsoring this broadcast powered by KSAM Sports. Again, that was BJ McMichael. I'm Collin Neill. We'll see you next time here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. District has just begun. Folks, have a good one. And as always, Sting 'em Hornets, have a good rest of your evening.
This has been a presentation of Huntsville Hornet Baseball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. No portion of this broadcast may be reused or retransmitted in any form without the expressed written consent of Huntsville High School Athletics, our broadcast partners, or 101.7 KSAM. On behalf of Collin, Neill, and BJ McMichael and our sponsors, thank you for watching and good night. We are the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Sting 'em, Hornets!